Hey. Welcome to our YNC Academy Friday night training. So thanks everyone for coming. So hey, Eddie, I saw Eddie is here. A lot of people here already. So make sure to just type 777 so I know you are active. All right. So hope the camera is looking okay, right? So for today, yep, it's another Friday. We never skip another one, and today's a special one. Today is the 38th one. Okay, and next week, let me see. Next week is Christmas, right? I think next week will be Christmas. So see whether you guys do want me to be here. I will always be here because exactly 25th will be the Christmas. Okay, for us, we cannot go out to play because it's the COVID. There's a lot of new cases as well, so we better stay home. Okay, so that's why if you guys are having Christmas party, stay safe. All right. So health is number one. It's number one, really. Okay, so I see a lot of people saying that. Okay, I'm so healthy, but you need to know. Even though you're healthy, you think your immune system is so strong, this is not something that you can control. Okay, this is a virus. Virus is not that easy to kill. Okay, so stay safe. All right, so that's why stay here with us, learn something new, start to practice internally and externally. You're gonna get an amazing life. Okay, so it's a little bit cold, so you can see I'm wearing a jacket. Okay, for you guys, if you're in the cold season, which is in the winter season, okay, make sure to wear some things. But I know some of you may be from Malaysia, from Singapore. That's only what? Raining season and dry season, right? So that's why I think now it should be the dry season. Okay, so okay, it's okay, then just wear the same. Alright. Okay, so welcome. Hey, Mercedes also here. Amazing. So let's start today's training, right? Because today we have some today you guys need to focus, okay, because it's a lot of Chinese word. Okay, there's not many English translation. So if you know Chinese, it will be really beneficial to you guys. Okay, so let's begin. Oh, it's raining season? Okay, that's a little bit special. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so one hand on the chest, another hand on the stomach. Let's do 3 deep breaths. All right, let's do 3 deep breaths. Make sure when you do the deep breath, you only expand your stomach, not your chest. Only expand your stomach, not your chest. Okay, massage your intestine. Okay, so close your eyes, follow me. Okay, so breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, so let me know how you feel. Have a bottle of water, a glass of water next to you. Then take out your notebook. And type ready when you are ready. Hey, Jacqueline also here. Good. All right. Let me share my screen with you guys. Okay, so today is December 18th, right? So welcome again to the YNC Academy training. So I know some of you may have already received our special gift, right? Our special gift, it arrived. Most of you guys arrived before Christmas, right? So really happy that you guys care. Please make sure to keep it. So we have more special gifts coming up for you guys. Okay. So for those you still haven't grabbed it, please just click the link in the description. We already have that in there. You just click it. You're gonna join our Facebook group. In the Facebook group, there's a post mentioning about how you can get it. All right. Yep, we still have a stock. We have a total of, I think, 200. We have a total of 200, and we have already sent out more than 100 already. Okay, so it's not, it's limited stock. Okay, because we custom made it. If you can see clearly, I don't know where you guys have seen it. You love it, right? So we can see this is the, yeah, we can see the lucky, right? You see lucky. You see all the keyword here. Maybe we are thinking about to make this like a t-shirt. Maybe we can put like a bigger size of it in like a t-shirt here. Maybe you guys can buy it as well on a t-shirt. Okay, it's a very special design. It's really positive. right? So hold guy to hold. You can, even though you are not reading books, you can just hold it. Try to hold it. Try to feel which word you are touching it. Okay, maybe today you want to pick a keyword or pick a topic for you today. You just hold it. You point it there. Okay, I know it's healthy. So today I need to focus on my health. When you put it here. Okay, you see it's like, what's that? Strong. Okay, I'm strong. Okay, you know, right? You need to know. Also related to health, right? These kind of things. So you just can hold it when you do a meditation, this and that, right? Okay. Yes, really metal mark. Yep.
I picked.
Yeah, cherry pick it. Okay, cherry pick. We go through a lot of manufacturer. We pick the best one. We test the color. We add the string. When you ask our designer to make it, it's really complex stuff. To be honest, it's not that easy. All right. Okay. So let's back to here. Let's begin the training. Okay. So for those who are late come. Okay. So we just started. No worry. Yeah, and again, Merry Christmas. Okay. Peace. I know some of you may be having very busy next week. Okay, so Happy Christmas for you guys first and Happy New Year. Right? So for today, really important. We'll go through some really unique topic. We are trying to summarize a lot of things together for today. Okay. So the first topic will be 5 types of transfer. Your 5 types of transfer. That means what? Knowledge. How can knowledge transform from one to another? I'm going to show you the best way to pick up any skills, to pick up any knowledge that you can do it right now. Okay, and then we go for another one will be pyramid of spirituality. Okay, pyramid of spirituality. That means, how does it work? What's the meaning of it? So we break it down into 4 important key areas. When you go through it, it will be easier for you to pick up. Okay, and the third one we go for the pyramid of entering. Okay, if you know Chinese, we call it 入世. In Cantonese, 入世, entering the world. Okay, but another one you call out of the world. That means 出世. Okay, so I will go through this. What's the meaning of these 2, and it's really important when you guys understand it. This is originated kind of from Buddhism. Okay, mention about okay, 入世 that means you are into the 红尘. Okay, 出世 that means you're already enlightened, you're in another place, but you need both together. Right? So let's begin our training. Type 777, you ready? Then we're gonna go straight in. Okay? So for those still not able to master diaphragmatic breathing, we have the book here, just in the link in the description. The same with the book of Guide to Meditation is also in the link of the description. Right? So we have the book Power of Faith is already on Amazon. So we also have another one upcoming up. Okay, it's called the Power of Fear. Okay, yeah, it's also a kind of power. So it will be hopefully can be released in the next few days and next few weeks. We're gonna let you know. We're gonna let you know. So okay, it will be also downloadable on Amazon. Okay, so for those who already bought this book, please, we highly recommend. We will need it. Please go to the Amazon and give us a really good review, because we're going to use the review to make the paperback version. Our target is to get like at least 10 to 20 good reviews. Then we're going to print it on the label, on the cover. Then, yeah, we're going to make it in the paperback. Then you're going to keep it together in your home. Okay, so that's what we want to do. All right, so let's begin today's topic. Okay, so there's 5 types of transfer. You can say knowledge transfer, skill transfer, mastery transfer. Okay, if you can understand the next few slides, I'm going to tell you, you may attain mastery in any skills you want to learn. Okay, I will tell you the mindset, I will tell you the strategy, I'll tell you how you can identify, okay, how can I attain mastery of something I'm really interested in. Maybe some of you guys, I want to master, I don't know, speed reading. I want to master this and that, but why I fail? How come I cannot master it? So today we'll go through how you can get it in just a very simple, like a few minutes. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so we go through a very quick intro about this 5 type of it. Okay, there's 5 type of it you need to identify. Okay, so the first type is called we pass it on through the mouth, or you can say the speech. Okay, so the master, you can say the teacher, he used language, he used speech, and then you transform, okay, the master's wisdom through the mouth and pick up information and pass it on, which is a lot of people do like that. Okay, just talk and talk and talk. Okay, they just talk like Buddha. Okay, Buddha, 老子, 孔子, okay, a lot of Asian, we call it teacher. What they do is, do anyone know really how Lao Tzu and Buddha do the teaching? It was like this. So today they walk around and then they find a place they think is so good. So then they sit down. When they sit down, there's the follower, the disciple, right? The disciple then sit down together. Then they start what we call the talk. It's like a talk, but actually it's just like the disciple or the student, they ask question, and then Buddha, Lao Tzu, those teachers gonna answer. That's why when you look at those books, a lot of book is more like someone ask, the teacher reply, and then someone ask, and then teacher reply. Because that's how the knowledge transfer in the beginning. They need to have someone to write down the notes, just like in the court. Right? The lawyer say this, and the attorney say this, and then someone say this, and it becomes something like a book, right? If some of you guys are Jewish, okay, anyone know Jewish? So Jewish, like Albert Einstein, those people, they have even a strong like Bible. They have another book. It's called, I think it's called Tamu, TAMU or something like that. If someone know it, so there's a book, very thick book, like 1,000 pages. Not just 1,000 pages. It's like, and there's a lot. It require them to spend 10 years to read it. Yep. So they have a Canada, the Jewish Canada. So a Canada that day one to day something it will be a 10-year Canada, and then on certain day they only can watch or read this topic of today. Yep, this is how they. I don't know whether you understand. Know that kind of that culture. So I mean today, December 18, then whole world, the Jewish, they're gonna read this page of their book. Yep, every single day will be different, and then the cycle of finishing it is take like 10 years. That's why they are so united. They can always have topic to talk about, because when they see another Jewish, they say, "Hey, let's talk about today's topic." Yeah, that's how they share knowledge. Maybe today's topic is about someone. It's like a court case. They do the same. The book is also the same. Just like A and B is talking, and then C also talking. Yeah, and then A raised a topic. I think should be like this, and then B say no. According to 10 years ago, this is this. Yep, everything is just like conversation. Yep, they just read the conversation, and then they discuss. Then become another conversation. So the knowledge through discussing, referring to the previous discussion, then the knowledge passes on. Okay, so that's how they take. That's why they're so smart, right? The Jewish, right? They keep on learning. 10 years. It's every single day. Think about it. Alright. So back to here. That's why mouth is really good. So that's why there's also book, right? That's why the second form, we just use form. Okay, any kind of form other than word, which is like book. Okay, video. Right? We have video. We have what? We have audio. We have this and that. You just store the things and then share with other people. That means the master do not need to be there or here. You just need to record it like a video, or whether it's on a book, then pass it on. Just like why we need to create Bible, why we need to create all these kind of books. They pass it on, because even when that guy die, the book will be forever. Just like Henry Ford. Henry Ford have one is called My Life and My Work. Okay, so for those who want to know more about Henry Ford, the owner, the creator, the founder of Ford Motor, the one, you know, one of the biggest car owner, okay, kind of owner, car manufacturer, Ford. That one, he also created, also McDonald. McDonald also created the founder, right? The founder, Ray Kroc, also created this autobiography. So these kind of things, they can pass it on to talk about their whole life, right? So this is something when you guys really want to know, we call it time travel. You want to time travel? Go buy those people books. The book can be written 400 years ago, but when you read it, oh my God, I feel like I was in 500 years ago, right? So that's how we can time travel. Time travel is about conscious moving from here to there. Okay, it's not your whole body. Time travel is more like consciousness transferring. All right. So the third form, okay, heart. Yep. Now it's more like high level. It become heart. Okay. Majority of us, we learn from speeches. Okay, and then books and then video. But then there's another one called heart. Okay, heart. It means that you cannot use any word, any text to transfer the knowledge. You can only because this guy and this guy, they connect, and then when they just sit together, they talk about something, suddenly the skills will pass to this guy. Yeah, I know it's look a little bit strange, but when you see some teacher and some student, when they just sit down together, you feel like, oh my God, how come this we call 大师兄, 大师兄, okay, the big brother can always pick up everything. Why? You don't know, just because心连心, their heart is connected. It's so easy for them to pass it on. You don't need to talk. Just when observing, they can transfer the knowledge. Well, it happened. I don't know where you guys have that feeling. It's just like, how come, right? It will happen. And then number 4 is the secret way. Okay, that means the teacher cannot openly, publicly to tell you what it is. Okay, 无原则不可传. Okay, 无原则不可传. That means, you and me, if you do not deserve it, if you don't meet us at the right time, at the right period of right time, right place, the right moment, you cannot pass it to you. Okay, and it can only tell you in the secret place. Okay, 在秘密的地方，秘密的传授。Okay, in a secret place and tell you secretly. Okay, and most of the time it's like those secret spells, the mantra, those things that we never know. Restaurant, the same. A lot of restaurants, they have the secret sauce. Right, the secret sauce or those secret things they use to make the chicken, I don't know, make all those spices. You never know it. And maybe only the father, the grandfather, grandfather pass it on until now. So there's no way for them to pass it to other people. So it still happen right now. A lot of, right now you call it patent. Right? You can call it patent, but this public registered one, then you call patent. Right? But those secret one is like really, really secret. All right, so this is something like that. And then now, the fifth one is something I want to focus on today. The fifth one is called 神传 or 神权. Okay, 神传, 神权, like God. Okay, just like God. How God passed knowledge to you. How does it work? So when you talk about this, there's like two aspects. Okay, the first aspect is called consciousness. You transfer the knowledge through consciousness. Okay. And then the second way is you transfer the knowledge through spirituality. Okay, yeah. Spirituality is more like suddenly you download everything to your mind without doing anything. Okay, it's more like inspiration. Some of you may have that feeling like, okay, just sit down and do nothing, and then suddenly, pop, okay, I want to do this, and then you have the secret formula to create something. You never know where it come by, but you just spiritually someone give it to you. Okay, it happened, but it's so hard for you to master. That's basically you don't know how. It's just like you're the Picton one. Okay, you're Neo, just like Neo in the Matrix. That's you. You are the one. That's why you can get it. No other people can get it. Yep, it happens. It really, really happens. Someone just like that, they're the chosen one. We call it the chosen one, right? So that's why you can still do it, but I don't know how. I'm not the one, so that's why I cannot give you too much information about that one. But today we go through the one about consciousness. Okay, consciousness. So how you can consciously comprehend wisdom for other people, right? So this is really important. So I will tell you how to do time travel and how you can properly understand everything, right? Okay, so before I go through that one, this I want you guys to drop it down first. Make sure to drop notes. Okay, this is important. Okay, so universe is equal to awareness plus energy plus information. Okay, the whole universe is combined of awareness. We can say consciousness. Okay, consciousness or awareness. Okay, it's the same. In Chinese, we call it 意识. 意识. Okay, I don't know how to say in English. For us, maybe someone have a better translation, but in Chinese, we call it 意识. 意识. Okay, and with energy, that means energy flowing around, and then information. All these three combined together, it create a whole universe. That's why if you want to understand some wisdom from someone, okay, which is someone's universe, you need to have all these three. And most importantly, okay, physically, is information. Okay, for example, if no one tell you who is Albert Einstein, yep, if no one tell you who it is, do you think right now you will know what it is? Do you think right now you will know what is relativity? Okay, when you talk about relativity, you always talk about Einstein. Right? But if no one tell you about Einstein, even you heard about relativity, it may not be that strong. It's just something. I don't know who it is, but when you talk about gravity, everyone know gravity. Law of gravity, who? Right? Right? Newton, right? You know, okay, we will always relate it to Newton. There's something you can always relate it. You talk about Buddhism, you relate to Buddha. You talk about Christianity, always related to the Jesus Christ. There's always something you can connect it. Okay, because of that information. Our information link up with consciousness because of what? Connection. You need to understand how our mind work. Your mind work. Your mind work with connection. Everything is connected. When you think about your children, you think about, oh, maybe he loves to eat this. You think about your husband. You think, oh, my husband, when he's sleeping, you're always snoring. He's snoring, you know, those kind of things. There's always something connected when you think about something. The same for information. Okay, but when there's no information, that means what? No trigger. Yup. No information, no trigger to another information. That's how you can connect. So that's how our mind work. Like basically we talk about now consciousness, right? Consciousness is about the mind. Okay. If you cannot understand how your mind works, it will be difficult for you to understand the next few slides. Okay, now you get it, right? So information. Without information, there's nothing you can relate it. All right. So that's why without information, you cannot comprehend anyone's wisdom. The same, you want to learn. Let's say, I want to learn. I want to become Albert Einstein. I want to learn everything he knows. Then where to begin? Begin with what? Begin with obtain. Okay, that's why we have two steps. You begin with the first step, which is to obtain all the information about this guy. Yep. Even though right now you need to obtain every information about this guy first. How? Look at all the books, video, this and that. You must understand this whole person first. Okay? You want to become Albert Einstein. You want to know everything about him. Then where to begin? You need to take in, you need to read, you need to understand everything about him. From the internet, from book. Always. This is a must. There's no shortcut. You must always read enough information and then filtering. And then we call it 整理. You need to process it, right? So, but you need to ask yourself three questions. The first question, why? Why there's only this information available? Yep. Why there's only this information available? You need to ask yourself. Is there more? Why this remain until now? Because someone keep it, you need to trace the source. A lot of people, when they read the information, when they read something, they never try to source it. They never want to understand where it come from. They think it's the fact. A lot of information can be fake. Okay? Whether it's real, whether it's modified. Yep. A lot of modified version. Just like, I don't know, some of you maybe is Christian or Catholic. Even Bible can have like maybe thousands of translation. We call it the mantra from Buddha, the same. From India to Nepal to here to there, and then Nepal to go back to here, and then go to China, it's another version. And then go to Taiwan to Singapore, another version. But there's so many versions, there's always modified. So you need to know which one is the original one and how you can get the real one. Okay? For me, when I read the book, I always read it with the Chinese version first. Because the Chinese version is easier for me to pick up. Okay, but when I read the Chinese version of the English book, whatever book, I also need to know who is the translator. I don't know, it's called translator or someone who translated the book. Because if this guy has bias, this book is ruined. You get it, right? Someone who translated the Bible from, I don't know, from what's it called? The original language to English. If you have bias, so another version. Maybe this guy hates some of the character in one of the story, then he become another character. This will happen. Okay, so this is something you guys need to know. Okay, but sure, it's more in-depth. I'm talking about in-depth learning. You want to become this guy. You are the fans of Elon Musk. Let's say you want to become Elon Musk. Then you need to know whether this book is correct. Who wrote this book? Is this guy really close to Elon Musk so you can write everything about him? Or this is literally written by Elon Musk? Even Elon Musk write it, it can be a bias. You just want to make him look better. Then maybe some changes. Right? So this is something you need to understand. And then who and why keep this? Yeah. For example, let's say about king. Like Buddhism, let's say Buddhism. Lao Tzu. Okay, let's say Lao Tzu. No, Lao Tzu is too strong. Let me read it. Anyone know 庄子? 就是老子、庄子、孙子. There's a lot of 子, right? That's one of the 子. Okay, one of the 子. He created this book. And then some of the king, there's a lot of king, right? Every 20 to 30 years, there's a new king in China. If this king like this study, he will keep it. He don't like this book, he will just remove it. Because when the king read this book, you think about whether the people in the kingdom, the people around the country, agree on this part or not. You think maybe this topic will change the whole country, become chaos? It will just delete this part. It will happen. That's why Qing Dynasty. Okay, Qing Dynasty, one of the biggest one, the strongest one. He burned all the book. 焚書坑儒, right? 焚書坑儒, 焚書坑儒. He burned like, he just opened the book, the library, and he burned all the book there. Even killed those people who didn't have knowledge. They changed everything. In Cambodia, the same. One king, he loved Buddhism. One king, he loved Hinduism. So just 10 years, they can crush all the temple, build a new one, and then another 10 years, they crush the Buddha temple and build the Hindus one. See, this is also happening. So you know, hey, which king keep this, and which king get the bias and put something inside there. So it's important. So when you can understand this part, you are able to filter all incorrect information, and you get the real deal. We call it the real deal. Okay, so now you're going to understand all this. You're going to write this on a notebook to find out, okay, how this guy think, how this guy process this knowledge. Okay, and now you move to the second step. The second step will be time travel. Yep, time travel. You need to, now, when you have, okay, I know this guy so well now. In order to understand how he formed this knowledge, okay, yep, the core, the main things about this strategy or these skills is you need to know how and why he will have this kind of knowledge or this kind of wisdom. How and why is the most important thing when you learn. Because most of you guys, you just learn the what, and then you have some of the how. Okay, you know what it is and how to use it, but you don't know how and why he created this. Okay, because only when you understand this guy, like Yik, how come Yik can create this kind of slideshow? How come Yik will give you guys this kind of knowledge? When you know the how and why, then it will be easier for you to become him. Because without experience, with the same journey, cannot create the same stuff. Okay, without similar or the same journey or experience or process, you cannot create it. Like hamburger, it's always need to have this 3 steps combined to become a hamburger. The same, right? So you need to start doing time travel. I mean, you need to imagine right now you are Albert Einstein. You go to 1880 something. Okay, when he's just a kid. Okay, when he's like, yeah, Albert Einstein is a kid. When he can start talking when he was 2 years old, right? And then, but when he was only 16 or 17 years old, he's already into the university and finished his doctoral degree. Yep, like I think 17 or 18 years, I forgot. He already created a PhD. And then, yeah, that's the journey. And then suddenly he go to, I mean, in 1904, a lot of physicians in those century or decades, the physician, the physics scholar, they already have a conclusion that, okay, there's no more advancement. There's no more advancement in physics already. Yep, that's their conclusion about those group of scientists. They think for physics, there's nothing you can do. The only thing we can do is just make things create faster, make it work more efficient. There's no more new theory. And then Albert, you know what Albert did? Albert, after 4 years, he created a total of 12 papers. Yep, he created 12 more papers, including relativity. Yep, 12 papers with 12 new theory, including relativity. And then he started a whole new journey or direction for physics. Since then, the whole world changed just because of it. But before him, no one want to change physics already. See? So this guy, he no way. The world needs something new. It's time for him to combine some knowledge from the universe. You know how he found relativity? He is not someone into physics. He is someone into the universe. He loved the universe so much. And he loved history. He loved Bible. He loved all this and that. But he want to know why. How come this can pass it on so long until now? So you want to know what's the meaning for it. That's why he discovered, okay, I try to understand more what is love. What is the law of attraction kind of things. And then you create relativity. You create all kind of formula. And then you try to find a reason behind it. That's why you create all this paper. And before Albert died, before he died, I think it's like 1950 something or 40 something, I forgot. I think 50 something. He mentioned that Okay, love, Love, is the source of all energy. He cannot, he said he cannot find the reason behind it. There's no scientific proof why love is the source of energy, but he believed that love is the source of energy of the earth, of universe, basically. So this is his conclusion. That's what people right now think about, okay, Albert Einstein is someone who believes in God. That's how come he say this? But he's the biggest, the best physician, right? Or physics scholar. So that's why. So you know why each and every year of him, how he can make this conclusion and why he go this direction. If you do not understand him, there's no way you can do it. Okay, that's why autobiography is the best book you need to read. A lot of people say, hey, Yik, I don't know what I love to do. I have no idea what I need to find with my purpose and mission. Just grab the book of Elon Musk, grab the book of Albert, grab the book of Henry Ford, grab the book of even Buddha. Every book that is about autobiography, just read it. Because without experience, without some journey, will not create you. It's the journey that shape you. Without journey, that's what you have no idea what to do. But by reading other people's journey, you can create yours. Okay, so this is what we call 神传, and it is actually what I'm going to tell you in the next slide. That's one of the skills. Is actually exactly the same. Okay, this is what we call the third eye. The third eye. Anyone remember in the very, very earliest topic, I talked about third eye, right? Third eye is actually looking yourself like an observer, right? Like an observer, right? And then when you use third eye, you can become God, you can become Jesus, you can become Albert, you can become anyone you want to be, as long as you use their angle to look at the world. That's what we call third eye. Third eye, that means it's not you. You become the bird. The bird can be anyone. And then you become that one to look at the world using their eye. Let's say, because that's why in one of my homework, my personal homework, every single day I have a homework. In the homework, there's a question I ask myself. Think about this in another angle. Think about this in another angle. You can use the angle of anyone. So for example, let's say, I don't know, someone playing stock market. Let's say you're playing stock market. You want to invest in this stock or some stock. And that moment you're so panicked. I don't know what to do. It's going up, it's going down. What should I do? And then when you switch your angle, you can, okay, now I become Warren Buffett. Because you study Warren Buffett enough, right here. You study him enough. You know all the information about Warren Buffett. You can time travel back to when Warren Buffett first started the first one, his company, right? Then at the moment when you decide whether you want to buy this stock or just move on, you become Warren Buffett. And then you become him. Okay, Warren Buffett said he only picked the market based on the value, based on this and that and that and that. Now you clear. You become him. That's what we call third eye. Third eye is the most powerful skills. You can become anyone, you can master anyone's skills. Just like that. Alright? But back to this graph. Okay? So this graph is called pyramid of spirituality. Okay, pyramid of spirituality. Okay, universe, higher self, or consciousness. This part is called we call it 意识, the same things about it from here. This the same word, the same Chinese word for this part, for this one. Okay, and then this first one, the top level, and the second top level is called enlightenment. Okay, so does it mean you need to be enlightenment and then you can reach this level? But how to become enlightened? You need to be an observer. How to become an observer? Master your third eye. You can use your third eye to look at yourself, about the action you take, about the emotion you're having right now, about your thoughts you have, just like meditation. Okay, when you meditate, you are observing yourself using your third eye. Okay, so this is a journey. You can see this is a journey from here to here to here and then to here. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to. This is how I map it out. You need to know this is a journey. Everything is a journey. So starting from today and onward, try to master the third eye. Don't think about yourself too much. Okay, don't think about yourself too much. Don't use yourself to look at the world. Okay, use other people's angle. 旁观者清, 旁观者清. Okay, you can become the observer. Okay, you can become what we call the pedestrian, right? The pedestrian on the street looking at you, and you are the one looking at yourself, right? Then you can become the observer. Then you move up, and you move up. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. So let me see if I have some add-on for this part. Okay. Yep. And then for this one, here I want to add one more thing. Let me see. Okay, let me add one more thing here. For here, consciousness creates everything. Consciousness creates everything. Everything begins with consciousness. Everything begins with consciousness. For example, when you are tired, or easiest, when you are hungry, you have a conscious, you have a thought of I want to eat something. Then you go to eat something. Right? Begin from your mind. And then maybe you are tired. Oh, I feel so tired. Then you want to take rest. Right? When you are so bored, then you have the thought of I want to be rich. And then you try to strive to become rich. Right? You want to climb the mountain. Okay? If you do not have the what we call the vision that you have finished climbing the mountain, you will not even take the first step. Okay? Everything is created in your mind first, and then it manifests. Just like I think it's Albert said or someone said it, right? Everything created with imagination, and then it becomes the fact. Without imagination, there's nothing. The only limitation about creation is your imagination, right? So say something. Imagination is also mentioned about this part. Okay, imagine you can do it. Imagine you have done it. That's how you can create it. Because if you cannot see it, you cannot do it. Yep. If you cannot see it, you cannot do it. This is something you guys need to keep on repeating about yourself. That's why when someone say, I want to be successful. Okay, I must be successful. Okay. For these two sentences, okay, someone tell me, I must be successful. Is it a limiting belief or this is a very, very strong belief? A is limiting belief. B, that means a really, really strong belief. I must be successful. A or B? A is limiting. B, that means good. A is limiting. B is good. Tell me in the comments. A or B? Okay, I must be successful. So Ying say A. How about it? Okay. So yeah, it's a limiting belief. Okay, if you don't know the answer, you must know it. Okay, I must be. Those are keywords that you're telling your subconscious that I cannot become. Yeah. You're telling your subconscious. That means think about this. Let me draw it. See, a lot of those say A, right? I'm not for those say A, good. If you don't know why you say A, no worry. But wait, okay, this guy thinking about something. Okay, I must. Okay, you think about the house. Okay, you think about I don't know the car. You feel the car, okay? And then you say, I must get it. I want to have a car. I want a house, okay? Want, okay? Hope, okay? Anything that can imply that you don't have it. Okay, I have the pen. I should use the pen. Wait, let me draw it again. That's what I was doing the mouse. Okay? So anything that can imply you don't have it, never use it. Okay, you don't have it, then don't use it. Anything that can imply the language that I want to have it. I hope my kid can be smarter. I want my kid to be so good. You want? That means he's not good now. Okay? You're telling is implying that you do not have it. Your subconscious will just keep it there. Never say this. Just say I, what? The most powerful word, right? I am. Whatever you say, just use I am. I'm smart. Fake it till you make it. That's the meaning of it. Fake it till you make it. Right? So that's why here, the consciousness is just like that. The consciousness is just exactly like this. If you cannot make it, just say you can do it. Okay, don't limit yourself. Don't never ever limit yourself. Some people just say, I want to be successful, I want to be successful, I want to be successful. Okay, your conscious is not helping you create it. Okay, use yourself, look at yourself that already have it, then you can get it. All right? Now, this one. Pyramid of entering the world. So please write down first. Please write down this one first. Okay, draw it on your notebook. So the top level is practice. 修行啊，修行 practice. And then you have career. You have career, and you have health, and you have family. You need to have this four in order to what we call entering the world. Your body is in the world. That's why it's called entering the world. How okay, entering the world to master the world. That's why entering the world we also call it 王者, the king. The king is how the king can master and control the whole country and the whole universe. It's because of he understand how to enter in the world through mastering the family, mastering his health, mastering his career, and then through doing these three, he's able to practice himself. All right. So this four. Okay. So, but before I tell you, let me give you some difference between into entering the world and getting out of the world. Okay, you can say engagement. That means how to engage with the people in the same world. How to withdraw yourself from the world. Okay? Embrace it or reject it. Okay? Loneliness or other loneliness. And you may say, okay, what does it mean? What's that? If by the wording, you may feel like this is internal, right? And this is external. But actually, this is more like external because you are physically how to handle this and that. How to interact with the universe, how to interact with the people, with the animal, with the sky and the climate. But here actually it's more inner. How to use your mind, use your heart, use your spirit so that you can separate yourself from the desire, from the illusion, from the physical world. That's why for Buddha focus a lot on here. Buddhism, they focus a lot on the what we call inner self. Our inner, as it's called inner loneliness. Okay? For study, you need to study both. Okay? You need to master both. Don't think about someone telling you, okay, I'm somehow I want to be the inner self. Then you just go straight and only focus on what? On spiritual, yoga, these kind of things that only about spiritual. Don't be those people. That's why for us, you know what we do? As a businessman, as an entrepreneur, it's the easiest way to tell it. For us, we use the engagement, how we can master the people around the world so we can create products, we can sell them, and in exchange, you get money. Yep, we master the law. We master the law of entrepreneurship because we know how to manage with different people, how we can talk to them, how to use their emotion, how to do this, do that, understand everything to get the best out of ourselves in the physical world. You must, if you only focus on the spiritual, how can you get food? Right? If you only focus on spiritual, if you get sick, how can you cure it? Do you think meditate can cure everything? Not like that. Right? You need to understand your body, understand the physical world. At the same time, you need to also understand your inner self, which is like you need to focus on spiritual learning, Buddhism, Jesus Christ, those kind of things, the teaching, combine it together, then you become what we call well-rounded development. A lot of people, when they first started, they only learn about here. Sorry to say, a lot of people just go straight to here. They only talk about, those kind of the chicken soup, we call it the chicken soup. Right? I only focus on positivity, gratitude, this and that. Yeah, I know it's really important, but you also need to know, just doing this is not enough. You need to also be quite 接受现实，你要接受现实。Tsunami is coming. Please go. Don't meditate. Right? Yeah, some people it's really extreme. They're here. They're not here. Okay, that's why for him, I'm focusing a lot on the spiritual self. But when I do it, I tell you guys how to practice it, right? So the practice is more about how to get into the zone, get into the universe, get into the physical world. So you guys need to put this in mind. Do both. Okay. Don't ignore each of them. Don't ignore some of them. You need to master both into the world and outside of the world. Okay. So give me some give 7. That you understand this part. Really important. Do both. Really do both. All right. So your career, your health, and your family is here for you to practice. Yep, it's here for you to practice. Okay? Your career, your health, and your family is here for you to practice. And through career, through health and family, you are able that your life, we call it 生命. That means yourself are able to progress. One step closer to enlightenment, to a whole new you. Okay? That's why a lot of people, they say, that's right here. Okay? People only focus on what? On their body, on their 身材, their body, their health, and then they forgot their inner growth. Some people only focus on the career, they forgot the family, forgot the body, then also forgot their inner growth, the internal growth, the spiritual growth. Some people, they only focus on the family. They don't do anything with career. They don't even take care of themselves. They only think, oh, I need my kid, I need to cook for my family, this and that. And they also forgot about their spiritual growth. Okay? And then some, they only focus on spiritual, and they have no idea about career. Okay? 不管你执着于哪一样，都是不完美的。不能执着于有，也不能执着于空。Okay? Emptiness, I don't know what's this. Color and emptiness. Okay? 色即是空，空即是色。色即是空，空即是色。Right? Before the 色即是空，空即是色, there's two more. 般若 wait. Yeah, fine. Okay, I want you guys to understand this part as well. This the whole passage. 色即是空，空即是色, you guys know it. Let me find the yeah, I don't like this one. This one? Yeah, here. Okay, so most of you should know this one. This part. This part, right? Okay. Color, or you say something you can see, or something you can touch, they're empty. It is empty. Emptiness is also colorful. It's also, they contain everything. But before this, can you see this a few, the two more that I want to know is this one. Okay, the two sentences before this. Okay, for those who cannot read English, read Chinese, sorry, but for those who know Chinese, this two is more important. 色不異空，空不異色。Okay? 色不異空，空不異色。They are not different. Okay, they are not different. They're the same. They're exactly the same. Okay, so this is the part I think is more important than these two parts. But people only focus on this one. Maybe easy to say, but for me, I love these two more. Okay, they're not different. They're not different is more important. They are the same. They're the same versus they're not different. Think about the different. Okay, so I don't know where you understand this part. Hopefully you can. All right. So that's why. Do not attach. 不能执着于有，也不能执着于空。Do not attach with it. Just whenever someone says certainty, yes, no, 100% don't believe it. It's always need to have a balance. In Chinese, you know, between Western and Chinese, there's a very, very important word. I want you guys to know this one. 中庸啊。This one? Yeah. You know this one? You know anyone know this one? Someone tell me. 係呢個。一點一橫一撇。Yeah. Okay. This word in Chinese we mean no extreme. No extreme. Always in the middle. Always in the middle. Chinese culture focus on this one, 中庸之道. 中庸之道啊。Always in the middle. Never go extreme. Never go extreme. Always in the middle. Do the best. Always in the middle. Don't touch this. Don't touch it. You can touch it, but always go back to the note. Go back to the central. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to focus. Yeah, moderate. Perfect. Wow, very good. Moderate. Yeah, moderate. Alright, so in terms of career, there's 3 types of career. The first type of career is God business, God career. Okay, and then will be like your normal career and really about business. Okay, there's 3 types. So you can see the God career is about the God asks you to do this. Some God you just, hey, you must do this for your whole life. That's why some people, they're the pig owner, they become whole life is a pig owner because only they can raise the pig. Some people, they're technician, their whole life become technician. Someone, they're here to become a teacher, their whole life become teacher. Okay, so if your career is your, we call it track, on the right track, then it's your own mission and it's also your gift. Okay, that is what we call the God career. We call it 顺天而为. You follow the God and then you just add on it. You follow the guidance of the God, then you do it. So this is really good. You must find it because 老天爷给你的天赋你不用，这叫逆天而行，必遭天业。Right? 老天爺給你啲天賦你不用，這叫逆天而行，必遭天譴。Okay? So the God, the universe give you the gifts and you don't use it, it's against the universe, it's against the God, and you will be punished. Yep. You will live your life miserably just because you don't apply what you already know, what you are the gift to do it. Okay? And how to find your gift? The gift is where you suffer. Whatever you're suffering right now, that is something you need to overcome. And when you can overcome it, then you use that skills to share with other people. For me, in my whole life, I face a lot of people, a lot of teachers that I'm not able to teach. Sorry to say, I face a lot of teachers, a lot of people are trying to become teacher, but they fail to, based on every student, give them the best teaching. And I was one of the ones that left alone. They think that, okay, this guy cannot learn a lot of stuff. They just don't care about me. And then they care about some other people, but some other people also fail them, right? But for me, I think about if the teacher failed to teach, it's the problem of the teacher, not the student. It's always the teacher. If you want to become a teacher, you must know how to guide the student to find their passion. You know, based on what the student gift is and give them the correct thing. The thing, you guys are parents. Most of you are parents over there, or you're going to have children. You are the teacher of your children. 70 up to 90%, okay? 70 up to 90% of your knowledge, of the culture, of personality are all originated from family. It's very, very serious. Okay? 身教, we call it 身教啊。身教啊。Okay, let me write for you guys. It's really important. Okay, always it's about family. 身教啊, use your body. 身教. Right? Be a role model. If you cannot fix yourself, how can you fix your kid? If you cannot fix yourself, how can you fix your kid? You're using your own method to fix the kid. You cannot become millionaire. You want your kid to become millionaire by teaching what you know to him. You think he can become millionaire? No way. No way. You are not healthy and you use your way how you become healthy, but you are not healthy to teach your kid to become healthy. Your kid cannot become healthy. Okay, so change yourself first before you try to change your kid. Okay, so this is one of the most important guidance I really want you guys to get it. Don't rely on the teacher because your kid will not trust the teacher. Your kids always trust you first because you are their parents. Right? Yeah, sure. It's outside, a stranger. You are my mom. I should listen to you instead of that teacher, right? I hate him. He don't like me, but you love me. That's why I listen to you. See? All right? So that's why there's 5 types of people. I didn't tell you there because it's a little bit long. So I just put a notebook here. So there's 5 types of people. There's 5 types of people. Okay, let me find it. The first type of people, they only focus on material. Okay? The first type of people, they only focus on material. I don't know where you guys are, which one you are. Try to see which one you are. So the first type of people, only material. Material. 100%. They mean they focus on the money, food. I want to buy this, buy that. Okay? They only think of this. They never think about faith, fear, believe, serve other people. They just want 100%. This is selfish. This is what we call the Walking Dead. Anyone know the Walking Dead? Any fans here? The Walking Dead. They're walking, but they're dead. They just want food. They want brain, right? They want brain. They only want to eat the brain of other people. They just have the desire. First type of people. The second type of people, they only have spirit. Yep, they only have spirit. They have spirit, but they cannot even handle their health. They're so poor, they have no money, that their health sucks. They have no health at all. They have no family. They don't care. They just focus on spiritual. They think, I only need to believe in God. I only need to believe in this. And they do all this and that, but they hate it. But they have no money, they have no nothing. So, yep, we have people here. This is also the same. We call it ghost. We call it ghost. This is the Walking Dead. This is on the earth. This is physically. We call it ghost. You cannot see it. People like this, they're just a ghost. They're just only about spiritual. They don't touch it. They don't talk to you. Okay, they don't talk to you. They hate you. Okay, they're those spiritual guys. Okay, and then number three. This three of people. Okay, let's say they're 97% is material. Okay, and then 3% is spirit. They only do spirit when they're sleeping. That means when they're dreaming. Do you have heard of this one? It's like today I share a video to the group, right, about Ma Yu, about Jack Ma. Jack Ma said about one thing. A lot of people, when they're daydreaming, they think about a lot of things they want to do, but when they wake up, they're back to normal. They go to work. Those are what we call dreamer. Not even dreamer. They are just someone who think and then reject by themselves. Don't do it. Okay, that's what we call the normal. The ordinary, you can say the ordinary, the normal people. The ordinary or the normal people. Okay, 97% of them, they rely on the physical world, and only 3% they start to think about this one. I want to do it, but they never execute. Okay, that's a lot. It's like 80% of those is just like this. That's one. Okay, and then the fourth type. The fourth type is what we call majority of time, 97% of time is spirit. Okay, spirit, and then 3% is like physical or material. You can say material. 物质. Okay, for these people, alright, we also call the normal guy. It's just normal. So there's two types of normal people. So two extreme and two type of normal. Okay, depends on which side they're more. Some people are more on the spirit, but they know they need to eat. But deep down, they prefer spiritual. Okay, so this is the fourth type. And then the last type. The last type is 50% and 50%. Yep. 50% and 50%. 50% and 50%. And then they are what we call in sync. 同步. Okay? 同步, and we call this 高人. I don't know how to translate. You can go guru. Guru, or someone is so good. 高人啊. Okay? So those people, they do not have any attachment. They're not attached here. They're not attached to here. They're someone who can see through both. When they need it, they grab it. When they need it, they grab it. They don't need it, it's okay. Yup. These are the type of people I want you guys to be. These are the type of people that you want to. 嗰首名女有事。名女. Hey, here. Anyone know this song? Because you are gonna play it. Anyone know this song? One of the famous song. One of the famous song here. Try to play this one. You can read Chinese here. Okay, so this song is about waking up. Oh, 天才與白痴. Okay, yeah, there's two. One of them is this song. This song is called about when you have it, you will have it. If in your life you need to have it, you will have it. In your life, you do not have it, don't force it. ，OK， 命裏有時終須有，命裏無時莫強求。OK， 命裏有時終須有，命裏無時莫強求。OK， so this is something you need to know. So this song, I love this too. It's always in my mind looping. And this is another one.
哦，唔係咩
白痴夢，
天才白痴夢啊，咩白痴夢？
天才白痴夢。Okay, and then this one, and this is also a very good one. This one talk about waking up. Okay, the first one is already. Everyone try to chase for a dream. Okay, everyone try to chase for their dream. Okay, the life is just like a dream. Okay, in the dream, it can be lucky, it can be not lucky. Okay, but when you try to search for happiness, it becomes pittiness. Okay, it becomes so pity. Okay, but because what? Because you cannot identify actually the pain and joy is the same. Okay, this is not the same thing, right? The same things. Pain and joy is the same thing. Without pain, there will be no joy. Without joy, you cannot taste what is pain. The pain you are facing right now is tell you what is joy. You can never understand how painful other people is until you try it. Then you know you are now so happy because you don't need to face it anymore, right? So this song is about that. You must wake up. 醉翁他朝醒覺，是否跨鳳成龍 The people who are drunk like you guys, and you suddenly wake up, right? So that's how you can become the dragon and become we call the phoenix. Okay? 天造之材皆有其用. You are the one that have the skills. You are the one that have the talent. You must have your place for you to apply it, to use it. Okay, you just need to use it. You don't need to think about it in your dream. This is talking about right now. Everyone is in the dream. Okay, this one. 無有恐怖，遠離顛倒夢想，究竟涅槃。Okay, but here is actually here. His whole path is here. His whole path is here. Okay, when Buddha put it, okay, when the smart guys, okay, follow this mantra, he understand how to become enlightened, then there's no more 掛礙. That means you no more attachment. There's no more attachment in yourself. Your heart will have no more attachment. Because you have no more attachment, that's why you have no fear. People fear about something because they want to get it. They want to get it because of what? Desire. If you do not have attachment, you have no desire. No desire, no fear. Without fear, you will not have any fake illusion. 顛倒夢想 in that period of time, right now to the translation, which means illusion. Your dream. The fake illusion. Because it's generated by the desire, by the fear. That's why when you have no fear, you will be staying away from your dream, the fake dream, the illusion. Then you become enlightened. 就近涅槃，究竟涅槃. Okay, so that's the meaning. That's all connected. Everything is connected. Okay, so that's why no desire, no attachment. Then you have no fear. No fear, then you don't need to chase for the fake dream, and everything you see is fake. And then you can become enlightened. That's why the song, all this song, okay, it's just like that. You can become yourself, instead of inside your dream. Okay? 何必尋夢? There's no need to chase for it. You already have it. Okay? So, I hope this can give you guys some summary about what I cover here. So, the song, 天才白痴夢, okay, from許冠傑. There's another one. It's called, here, 浪子心聲. Okay, another one. Okay? My dad loved his songs a lot. For me, when I was in my childhood, I listened to it every single day when I finished school. When I get home, the whole floor can hear about the song. My dad is just playing it in loop. I was like, again and again. I have no idea what the meaning is because I'm still so young. Okay? And now when I look back on this thing, I was like, oh God, this is something really important. Okay? The song that can pass on so many years is because there's some meaning behind it. Alright? So, let me see anything else. Okay? But no matter is ethic, theory, right and wrong, okay, kind and evils, or even gracefulness, okay, it's all used to what? To measure. To measure what? Measure yourself. To measure yourself. Okay, it's not use it to measure other people. A lot of people, they use the moral value to measure other people. No, it's for you. It's for you. Okay, 7分看自己，3分看别人。70% you should be only focused on yourself. Focus on yourself to be a better person. And then you are able to what? Use the other 30% to observe other people. Always learn from yourself first before you try to learn from other people. You actually have a lot of things you need to learn. Fix yourself first before you try to fix other people. All right? Okay? Okay? No, it does not conflict with law of attraction. Law of attraction in the beginning already tell you have everything. Law of attraction, the 4th step. The 2nd step already tell you that you already have it. Right? To ask, to believe, and then to receive, right? To believe is already meaning you already have it. That's why. The song is always tell this. You already have it. Then why you need to chase for the attachment? Then you're going to get it. Okay, so that's why this is all related when you think deeper. Alright, so let me see. Yep, no more. Okay, so 70% look at yourself, 30% look at other people. Use the gracefulness to think about yourself. Use the back and wrong, right and lost, and all these things to measure whether you are a better person. Yep, Sano is the king of Canton Pop. Yep. Okay, so most of you guys know this song. Perfect. Alright, so 沒有故仔. Okay, so Cherry have a story that I can share with you. Give me like 10 seconds to read it. Okay, nice one. Okay, so Cherry have a story. Let me do what. Okay, so story time. Pass on this story if you can. Alright, so let's say anyone here is an insurance guy or an agent, then you need to go, is a salesperson. You know, it's a salesperson, then you need to go, you need to use the paper, you knock the door, and then try to sell something to people. So, there's a house. Okay, you are going to go inside the house, and then you are here. Okay, and then you have a coach here. Your coach you guys are having a conversation. Okay, so the trainee and the coach. Okay, the trainee asks, or the coach asks the trainee. The coach asks the trainee, "Hey, where are you now? So the trainee said, "Hey, I'm just right outside the client's door. I'm just right outside their house." Okay. So what? Then the coach say, "Then where are you gonna go?" Okay. Then the trainee says, "Yeah, I'm gonna go inside." So now imagine when you are inside, what is the worst case scenario? Then the trainee said, the worst case will be I'm just gonna kick out from them. I'm gonna kick them out. You're gonna kick me out of the door. I'm gonna be outside. Right? And then the coach asks again, okay, then after you're being kicked out, where are you? Where will you be? The trainee asks, I will still be outside of the client's house. Alright, so that means it's here where you are. So after you go in, you got kicked out, you're still here. Right? So that means the worst case scenario is still just back to your original place. Okay? The worst case scenario is just back to the start, back to the beginning. Okay, so then in that case, why you need to fear? Right? Whatever you try to think about fear, you just basically the worst case scenario just back to the original. A lot of people, they fear too much because of what? They put too much there. Like when people doing investment in the stock market, a forex trading, and whatever things, they invest too much. That's why they cannot think properly, because you do not have a strong mindset. But when you're beginning, you have nothing to lose. You just back to the original place. Then why fear? That's what I'm saying, right? 信了又没有损失，万一成功呢？ It's also actually from Jack Ma. Jack Ma said, if I believe I can do it, I don't care it's real or fake. What if I believe it and it works? Well, what if it works? The same law of attraction. I don't believe in law of attraction, but what if it works? Even though it's fake, what if it works? Just like feng shui. When people think about feng shui, think about horoscope and those kind of things, right? Doesn't matter it's real or not. As long as you believe it, then you can create and become reality. No fear, right? Okay? So even though it's just 1% hope, okay, even if there's just 1% hope, as long as you're willing to put 100% hard work, okay, even you can put 100% hard work, okay, even if fail, you still can learn a lot of things in the journey. In the journey, your experience, you learn something new, and you also prove to yourself that means what I'm doing right now is not working. Then I just need to work on the next one. Master optimize it, what I'm going to do. Okay, fail faster so you can become successful faster. The more you fail, the faster you fail, the faster you can obtain what you want. No one is lucky. You need to try 1,000, 10,000 of light bulb before you create the light bulb that's working. Think about how many broken iPhone in the factory, in the R&D. Think about how many money is invested in test, trial, and error. Okay, if you are not willing to sacrifice, how can you become a new you? You need to die first before you rebirth. Okay, reborn. You need to die first before you reborn. Okay, so hope can teach you guys some summary, some good mindset prep for the next year, because 2021 will be. Okay, if you haven't started your journey this year, please start your journey. Okay, or you haven't finished it, grab the remaining 2 to 3 weeks. Do a very, very in-depth review about what you have done in 2020. What's good, what's right, what's wrong, what's poor, what's bad, what's good. And then make a new plan for your next year. Okay? New Year resolution is not something that you just write it and don't do it. Okay? Please make a 1 year plan from today. Okay? 1 year plan. Dream big. Okay? Okay? Good. And then grab some book, autobiography. Alright? First time here in YouTube Live. Great, great. Right done. Okay, so thanks everyone for coming. Okay. Take good care of yourself. Remember the 4 areas. Consciousness, body, or consciousness, health, career, and family. Take good care of these 4 areas. Right? And then see you guys next week. Alright? So, any question? If no question, then you can just give me a like before you go. Give me a like in this video before you go. If you're new here, click subscribe, and please make sure to watch all my previous video. Take some time, watch my previous video, even a short one, just 5-minute one, 10-minute one will be really amazing for yourself. Okay, so see you guys later. Have an amazing weekend. We wish you amazing health, amazing career, amazing family. Okay, help me say hi to your family as well. So wish you Merry Christmas, and then see you the same time next week. It's okay that you are having a Christmas. Don't worry, I will still be here for those having a lonely Christmas. I will be always here. Okay, Siri is already responding to me. Alright, good. Thanks everyone. Thank Jacqueline, thank Ying, thank everyone. Thank Kai, thank Susan, thank Mercedes, thank Ying Bao Tiu. Okay. All these people here. Joyce also here, Posey also here. Okay, so have a good day, have a nice weekend, and bye-bye.